Sorry I'm late. Good evening, everyone. Rob doing 2 cases, but I also have 2 Arcane Rising unlit boxes. I think everything's good. Jason, Seagull, Gnome, Igueso, Herbert, Dutch, everyone's here. Velsharoon. Alright guys. Also, end of the stream, I might preview the single shop a little bit. We've done a lot of work. There's a lot of stuff on there. Let's get this one out of the way. It's the only box break that was paid for. It's for Tom Voss. What's that show called? Bubba Voss. Oh, my knife is outside. Give me 1 sec. Yeah, the Apple show C. Bubba Voss. Hey, Dodo Bing. Have I seen you before, Dodo Bing? Welcome to the channel if I haven't. Alright guys, let's smash some. This is for Mr. Voss and everything else is for me. No Everfest, just Crew Unlim tonight and hey Andrew. Crew Unlim and Arcane Rising Unlim. 2 loose boxes of Arcane. I'm sorry I'm late. Cold foil and a Genus, Mr. Voss. Trying to think, I cannot remember what we hit from the 3 loose boxes from this case, but I pulled your box out first and then we opened the rest. Whoops, that's the wrong place. There we go. Ready to roll foil. This way is better. No, that's not better. There we go. More relics. Look, I don't have many relics. That's all Vinay. Vinay has a bunch of relics. Is he even here? I don't think so. Hey, Brad Hess, how you doing? We've been, actually, Dev and I, we were playing some Path of Exile because we've been working non-stop all day on the website. Joe Gunner, what did it sell for? I don't really take into account eBay sales, but pack 1 cold foil is okay. I mean, you will get 1 cold foil per box in Everfest, so at the start, this means you got 23 more packs to get a cold foil in. But yes, good sign. I mean, good sign, we'll see. We'll see, because sometimes you hit 2 potions and you make no money. Hopefully we can hit you like a stalagmite. The real value now in Everfest is the Majestic, though. Ooh, cold foil. Dreadbore's good, I think. Especially with Azalea next set. This might end up being a big... Like, it could be a good speculative one. There you go, double cold foil already. And make a good pit here. Bare Fangs. Did we know we got cash out? This round's a me's. I don't, by the way, if you're on Twitter, I said something with 30 USD for this round's a me. I don't think there's a buyout on that card. I know people are buying out other cards though. I've played against Signal Jammer on Data Doll. It's not fun. Oh, that's a Majestic Springtide. Joe, is that USD? Because I think that's... Ooh, fire breathing foil. Yeah, eBay's nothing, Joe. The reason is I didn't know about it, right? Most collectors for Flesh and Blood are not on eBay, and what happens is they get underbid usually. Yes, fire, but also a little bit of dash, I think. But yeah, I mean, I think 10,000 is not a terrible price. Probably because it's a 9.5, it's gonna feel low. Mr. Voss, you got 3 packs remaining. Coalescence, another Majestic. Runic is good. Two packs left. I might jump into the Arcane boxes first. This is a good hit. I think red foil, even bigger than that, is playable. Payload. Alright, that's the box. Where are you? You're in Canada. Thanks for buying the box, dude. I'll ship you everything minus the commons, usually. But I think you did alright on the cold foils, hitting a Majestic and a Potion. That's pretty good. Value-wise, I couldn't tell you, but at the price you paid, you're the last person to ever get this price, too. The price is discontinued. Thanks for playing. Alrighty, Arcane Rising, Unlim. This will be a fairly short stream. I only have these boxes in-house. I've ordered 15 cases of white border. A Fluke, how are you, buddy? Look at you with your rare sign. Yeah, when that stock arrives, I'm pretty much going to stream it all. That'll be a fun stream. 15. They're also like 36 pack boxes, so that's a very long stream. Bank shop got cleaned out. There's no box breaks. I've pulled them all off the site. Till the singles. Ooh. Rapid fire foil immediately. Commons. Sunkiss blue foil. I really want to play that combo. I think it's like the draft combo, but I do want to play it one day just to see what it's like. Guys, if you can pick up Arcane Rising Unlimited in your local store, you really should. It is... Oh, okay, what are we doing here? Aether Spindle, Become the Arknight, Foil Robe. Not a super valuable one, but foil equipment is short printed. Dodo Bing, you can't, my friend. Right now, 0 boxes in stock. Till we launch the singles site. And then for the singles site launch, I'm going to do a very big... I'm thinking of like going crazy on some Uprising. What do you think? Uprising, Dynasty, obviously. Although Dynasty doesn't have a lot of value right now. I'll see. I'll get a whole bunch of stock. But I cannot handle more stock right now than we've already opened. So there's 9,000 individual cards in stock on the website right now. You just can't see them. And there's probably 20,000 commons and rares still left to sort. I'll show you guys what it looks like. I can even open up a spreadsheet, show you some stock. But really, I'll show you the shipping, and I'll show you the shipping costs. But I can talk about some stuff that we're planning. So I've got a store that is signed Oldham token. No. I don't want to sign an Oldham, but I will if I have to. Keep in mind, guys, I'm not the person shipping the singles out, so you can't really request me to sign stuff in the single store. That's not going to work out. Buy list, Magic the Gathering. I should have that ready on launch, which means you'll be able to... Oh, dude, yes. Foil Art of War. So first of all, Foil Majestic is fucking great. And an Art of War on top of that. Box paid for. Very good hit. Very, very good hit. Very hard card to find. What was I saying? Magic buy list. You'll be able to register to this LGS's buy list. Send your cards in. You'll get extra credit and they will send me the credit and I'll put it on my store for you. So you'll be able to encourage players that are switching or have a Magic collection. Technical is good. You'll be able to encourage some friends to buy list their Magic to us and buy Fab decks or cards instead. Or technically you can pay for your box breaks with your Magic cards. You're welcome. Blazing Aether. So 3 Majestics for this box already. Whew. Also, we'll have a PCG grading code. The twist will be you can send your cards into PCG to get graded, but you can get them shipped back to you with your order, so you won't have to pay shipping twice. So if you do a box break, you can also pay for the grading and then just get them shipped with your box. But also you can send me 100 cards, or sorry, send PCG 100 cards. Hey Jeff. When they grade them, I'll go pick them up and ship them with your singles order. Or your box break order. Like, it'll just be some people are already doing that with me. I'll just list it on the website so everyone can do it. Knock the death whistle. Man, we've hit more Majestics than Super Rares. 3 and 3 now. 3 packs left. Baltic Bolt Blue is a play piece. Second last pack. Chanting Melody. Who played that against me recently? It's a weird card, but it works. And Overloop. Okay. I think we, cannot complain about this box at all. Fall Out of War. Pretty much pays for the box. Actually, that reminds me. Let me do this now before I forget. I forgot to message someone that was selling me some Arcane Rising cases. And I keep forgetting all day, and I'm remembering now, so I'm going to text him now before I forget. Wait. There you are. Okay, done. It's 4 cases of Arcane Rising, so I really want them. Maybe I'll do some box breaks with them when we get them. I do owe some people some Arcane Rising box breaks, so when they come, I will not list them. I will get those people to message first. That was a crazy box. Alright, this is box 2. So, Command and Conquer I, right? That's what we will see. No, Jeff, it's not First Ed. Man, do you think I'm opening First Ed this quick? I'm limb. If you want me to get you Arcane First Ed, say the word. I can actually get cases of it. Do you want a case, Jeff? I was going to buy a case to do box breaks, but honestly, First Ed Arcane does not sell well. People don't want it for some reason. I mean, there's no... If you get a really bad alpha pack, you still get the misprint pink cards, you know? So I think people, you know, still feel like they get value. While Arcane aesthetically looks like unlimited. Is that just foil equipment? It is. Although, Emperor and Redline Dromai, love this card. It's a Goliath Gauntlet for every attack action in the game. It's very, very, very good. Afik, I know you wish I had more Arcane, but it's very hard to come by now. But I think we're going to just be doing White Border very soon for box breaks. I think that's the better set to open anyway. Yes, you don't get the Fables, but you get Command and Conquers, you get E-Strikes, you get Art of Wars, Tunics. So far this box is a dud. Although Spark of Genius is not a terrible card to pick. Going to build the Emperor? You should. And Braces of Belief are very good on the Emperor. Ooh, another Rapid Fire foil. It's not what we want to see. The issue is... Emperor can run Braveforge Braces for 3 life, but Braces of Belief in aggro are crazy. Because it's free. Tekla Core is good. So, double Rapid Fire, double Tekla Core. Variants. Brother Rob, in what country is that happening? In New Zealand? I believe there's a whole bunch earmarked for Japan. NZ, yeah, okay. I was told it's out of stock completely, but one case a week. Maybe, actually, Rob, can you message me how much you can buy them for? Because I'm coming to New Zealand, it might be worth... I've paid for... I've already booked. I've paid for 40 kilos of luggage. Might pick up some. I do need to get my hands on more Arcane. This box is scaring me, guys. Watch, we'll hit a crappy legendary. Which, unfortunately, is the skull cap these days. We're way past the halfway mark. I have Crew Unlim is next. That's what we're opening. 2 cases. Also, what do you guys think of the short? If you watched the stream, you might have already seen that particular short that Tog made for me. So let me know what you think. I posted it. We're gonna work. It's gonna look a little different when he does more shorts for me, but Cementium, yeah. Look, I think Pursuit of Knowledge. Europe, like the demand is really high. But also remember, you guys got black border, so that's the reason the stock is a little different, because the stock gets chewed up by other zones or other areas as well. But you guys got access to black border. And that's why you only have those sets. Does that make sense? Because that's History Pack 2 stuff that you're talking about. Monarch, Tales, Uprising, Dynasty. That's not in History Pack 1. Yeah, but remember, man. Really? Most people want English? That's probably, I guess, like, you know, if you're in the UK, you want English, yes. I was going to say, too, remember, in February, it's History Pack. This is the last pack. We've hit 1 Majestic and 1 foil. This box has been atrocious. And I don't think... Okay, Blazing Aether. Not the best box, but Art of War foil. No complaints. I mean, yes, I am complaining, but no one cares. Hey, Lord Wraith. Alright, let's see. Honestly, this stream was mainly about Crew. I just opened this because I picked them up today, and I'm like, you know what? Everyone loves Arcane. Let's open it. 2 less boxes now. Should I have kept... No, it's fine. Look at that. Make it fit. See, 2 boxes worth of cards in 1 box, because why not? Unplayable. Is it close? It's not closer, man. It's usually like this. When was the last time you jumped into a stream? That's why. It's because you've been a stranger. Good to see you, though. Alright. Crew Unlim. 8 boxes in a row, and then I'm going to bed. Well, not really. I'm going to go chill. But remember, at the end of the stream, I might preview some of the single store stuff. There's 30 of you in the chat. Welcome, everyone. Don't need that. Because, man, if I had a wife, I'd be in bed with my wife. I wouldn't be up at 4 in the morning watching some bald guy on the internet. That's just me, though. You do you. I guess when he gifted subs, I remember. Cementium, let me say something. You don't need a Heart of Findle. There's no such thing as need for that card. It is not required in any deck. So Crew is the last 3, yes? Yes, it is. Fuck, I hate opening this product. They're like the slipperiest cards. Oh, they cut so badly. No. It's not... Listen, I'm just saying, you don't need... It's good in a lot of decks. It's not a good Majestic. I'm just saying, the Fables are not a need. I don't care. People are like, oh, but you need an eye in Kano. You don't. Like, you can play a whole game on Kano and not see an eye and still win. And also, sometimes you banish the eye and then... Oh, sorry, you Kano into the eye and brick. Hey, Delway. Oh, dude, my pleasure, Dale. I'm glad my advice helped, if at all. Yeah, Japanese cards are very slippery. Oh. Someone price check this for me. Foil Gorganian Tome. Is it still like super value? Brother, I know it's a good card. I'm just saying it's not like... I don't think it's a requirement to win. So I think you can still win events without a heart in your deck. I think it's like a marginal upgrade, if that makes sense. Maybe in the mirror they have the heart, you don't. It's a like it feels like a big advantage, but Adele, that's good. Look, I learned because I'm Unified Decree. I guess nothing. Afik, great. It's actually underpriced. It's just not played very much anymore. But this is very much a Runeblade card, and it's short printed to hell. Because of the legendary text. Foil Twinning Blade. Brand new Living Legend exclusive. What are we talking about, Abel? I'm so confused, man. Zephyr Needle foil. Is Abel just making stuff up, or did he copy something? Are you copy pasting from an article? Alright, it's good to see a cash in. Blood yellow. Ooh, Righteous Cleansing. Big one. What was I gonna say? If I had mods, I'd tell them to ban you. What are you missing out on, Herb? Opening Crew? Dodo Bing, that's exactly how I feel about it. I've had Heart of Findle in hand when I get intimed by Reiner, and I simply die for having it. And then other games, I was within Reckless Swing range, and I am able to pitch it and get out of Reckless Swing range, or like pitch it into AB, heal 1. It's so good, but it is not required. It is not a must in any deck, I don't believe. Gambler's Gloves. But that's, again, my opinion. I think probably the deck that is most strong in I would argue is Icelander, because she starts on low life, so the healing effect is on from turn 0. Like, they can heal up 1 turn 0, and then yeah, that's different. That's it. Rob, I think they should just print non-foil versions. I think that's what I would be very much behind them printing non-foil. I'm confused as to why the black label get them in foil, but the white label don't. Oh, white border, black border. Last pack. Come on, Tunic. Just one Tunic, one time. Alright, not in that box. No, non-foil won't be in history too. That won't make sense now if they do that. Ah, the Cementia, that's sick. Token rarity. No, you don't want token rarity either, man. Look, if you talk about like playability in tournaments, just go get a proxy off the head judge. That's all you need to do. Dodo Bing, yes, you can pull. I've got a French Eye of Ophidia in my deck. Very, very cool looking cards. So they have Marvel Cold Foil Heroes and... Ooh, I don't think I've ever seen this in Rainbow Foil. Sell your German tunic. There's a market for that for sure. Probably in this chat right now. Guys, if you're here, I'll promote, I'll self-promote. Please like the video. There's 37 of you, 14 likes. It hurts my feelings. Ooh, courage. Now, also, please subscribe if you haven't. When we hit 5,000 subscribers, I'm giving away an Okay, Creative Fist Foil. Double Majestic Equipment. Lastly, not last actually, am I going to ship to Hong Kong? Yes, Dale, 100% ship to Hong Kong. You can subscribe or join the channel, sorry, and get icons. Brother Rob's icon is 1 year membership. He's Captain Marvel because he's the first one to hit it. That's the foil. $3 a month. That's the tip jar for the channel. But most importantly, flukeandbox.shop is... That's a good hit. I'm going to put this aside. Flukeandbox.shop is the box break store, but also be a single store in... Should be under a week if we have our way. So please go to flukeandbox.shop, subscribe to the mailing list. There's a good chance, not a good chance, you will get a discount code before we launch. Only if you're subscribed to the mailing list. So you can go to flukeandbox.shop and click the join button or login button. Give me your email address. I will send you a discount code. The shipping costs are actually already up, so you can go... I think the only thing in stock right now is my playmats. Fraser, we're not selling any box breaks tonight, man. We'll do that in about a week when I have stock again. We've opened everything for the single store already. This is just for funsies. Also, we don't have any tunics on the single store, or maybe we only have one, so I'm hoping. Massacre. Seagull, yes, I have black border going in. It's a little tricky. We just have to, we're gonna maybe set our white border listings to have a variant where you can pick, you know, history pack German and look for a German Command and Conquer. Ooh, foil Dawnblade. Walder Wraith. Do you have a box of Everfest that I haven't opened for you? That's a problem because I have no Everfest. I might have to refund you. Oh, no, I already opened yours. It was at the very start of the stream. Are you Mr. Voss? Because if that's you, that happened at the very start of the stream. You can rewind, or I can grab the box and show you what you got. It's right next to me. I think you did okay. Not crazy good, but you did okay. Here are your hits, my friend. No, that's not yours. This is yours. Foils. So you hit Fire Breathing, Ready to Roll foil, Dreadbore cold foil, Healing Pot cold foil, and then these Majestics. Wasn't a bad box overall. I opened that at the very start. Don't be sorry. Very good hit. Plasma Purifier, Rainbow Foil. No problem, dude. I'll ship it to you probably tomorrow. Beast Within. I'm a bit scattered tonight. Look, dude, I like shipping stuff quick. It gets it out of my hair I know I don't have hair, but also it's good customer service. I really like when my stuff is shipped out. It is 10 p.m. for me, local time. We've hit a lot of foil equipment. Yeah, able, but all white border. So I've got a lot of white border coming in, like 60 boxes worth. And that might be another week or so. And then I've got, obviously History Pack 2 is like a year away, man, at least. So when History Pack 2 comes out, I'll be... Yeah, when it comes out, we'll definitely get a lot of it. Black border, I try and avoid. I probably will. I think I'm picking some up. Ooh, Coke's foil. I think I'm picking some up in New Zealand, actually. Black border, Italian, I think. Dodo Bing, I'll be there. I'll be there for multiple events. Don't you worry. Man, another plasma purifier foil. I think that's a really good one now. But yeah, I don't want to touch black, like I don't want to go crazy on black border in an English speaking country, you know, let the locals get it first, let them. Brother Rob, I sold it to, like, you know, I sold it to fund more boxes, you know, so the bulk, other single stores have it. Bulk is super easy to come by. Like, you never run out of bulk if you're doing this. There's a lot of times you can just get the bulk for free. Actually, I'll take this out. KO foil. Yeah, a lot of times you can get the bulk for free in deals. Also, if you wanted to buy bulk, it's, you know, it's nothing. It's like 1 cent a card for commons or whatever. Visiatronic. We've hit so many equipment. 150,000? It's crazy. The problem with bulk is shipping it. Like, it's not hard to sell it. It's shipping it. You have to find someone in an ideal world that's local to you that picks it up. Yeah, I don't think, like, it's definitely worth keeping a bunch of that. Definitely a playset or two before. Mandible core foil. I think we hit the other side before. All right, this is unfortunately Crew is like. Anyway, we're lucky we have another case. Crew is always feast or famine, same as Dynasty. Is very. You can have a tunic and a shard in a box, and you can get 10 cases in a row and nothing. But equipment heavy is what we want, because I'm planning to build decks, and Crew equipment goes in like everything. At a reasonable price too, which is good. Just actually, let me check something. Have I been putting the non-foil equipment Majestics in here? No, I haven't. Good. I've only hit one. Yeah, you can do that, Dodo. I think, I don't know if I like the idea of making really cheap decks for new players. We're going to make some like actual playable ones. Like for under 50 bucks is the goal. We'll see how that pans out. But we're trying to build decks specifically that if you take them to an armory, you have a chance of winning. The pre-cons, I think, even a very good player might struggle to win an event with the pre-cons. 2 packs left in box 3. Ugh. Last pack in box 3. Nothing. Okay. No, I might keep this. Yeah, Jason. So, like, there's certain decks. Rhina is a really good example. Rhina, I think you can definitely win a skirmish for under 50 bucks in that deck now. With beaten trackers, it's a very cheap deck. Some of the Majestics are a little expensive, but they're like nothing compared to like Command and Conquer pricing, you know, and you definitely don't run Command and Conquer in that deck. You can run Art of War, but you definitely win without it. And the equipment you need to like really pop off are all just Majestic and rare now. Yes, it's good to have the legendary scab skins and the legendary chest piece, but 100% you do not need those to win, because you can kill people in one turn with just the rare equipment, or rare and Majestic equipment. So look, that requires some thought on our part. I think Kano's the same. I think you build a fairly affordable Kano deck that'll still blow people up in one turn. Fi, I believe, can be quite competitive with no legendaries. Well, you're playing Rhinar wrong. But again, beaten trackers are like, in Blitz, there's an argument that they're better. Yeah, Skullhorn is what you play now on Rhinar for that guaranteed intim. And Dory. I think Dory is actually a cheap Blitz deck. It's not a strong Blitz deck. Double Aether Conduit. Don't ask me why, but it's there. Yeah, Blitz, I'm agreeing with you. Blitz, I still don't know why you wouldn't actually use your scabbies. Herbert, it's half an hour maximum for the Blitz format, the short format, and an hour for Classic Constructed. Depending on the decks and the players, both of those will take half that time, usually. Yeah, for new players, we're building Blitz decks, we're not building CC. I've bought like 40 Classic Battle decks. I think that's a cool way to... So we're going to get the Classic Battle deck, keep it sealed, give like a little upgrade kit with it, and sell you that for like a really low price. Because Rhinar in that is actually very easy to upgrade, and Dorinthia, it's cool to get like the cold foil weapon and hero, plus Mangle. Obviously, Glistening Steelblade is really good. I don't think we'll put 2 Glistenings in the starter deck, just purely for costs. But you know, that deck needs you to take out the Mentor and put in like Supremacy and Determination and stuff, hit and runs, just to make it good. But between me and Dev, we can make some pretty solid Dory and Rhinar decks. And we might actually go play them to show that you can win with them. Like, make a video or two. But yeah, I think the Uprising heroes... I don't know if Icelander's cheap, just because like she's so popular and like Channel Lake and stuff are not cheap anymore. But I think Fi Dromai are fairly affordable. You can go pretty crazy with Fi and Dromai. But Emperor, not a cheap deck. I don't think there's a way to build Emperor cheap. I don't think it's strong if you build it cheap, because you'd need Command and Conquers in the deck. So that's basically a $300 deck with no equipment. You're not going to play that deck without Command and Conquer. So that one we won't build for new players. We might build something, but it won't be new players. I'm talking about price though, Dota. I'm not talking about ease to play. Yes, you're right. Dash, I think, is another... Although, I think Dash relies... Her chess piece, she relies on it a little bit, right? To really, really go wide, you need to... But again, like, I think a lot of these decks with the chess piece, you can just put Deep Blue to have that one pop-off turn, and you just have to learn to play with what you have. Yeah, but Jason, then that makes it not a beginner-friendly budget deck, because Command and Conquer and Striders is way over $50. It's like already, again, it's still like $300. So you can send me, like, well, I don't want you to send it to me. If you have a list, I can have a look. I don't want a deck, if that's what you're offering. Yeah, send me a list, for sure. No, Dodo, you don't get a legendary per case in crew. Not even close. Not even remotely close. I wish I would have 1,000,000 legendaries if that was the case. It's a supplementary set with only 3 legendaries in it, so. Cementium, I think we will. But remember, we just had a reprint of like Scar for a Scar. I'm hoping they reprint like some staples too. I wouldn't mind seeing Sync. I wouldn't mind seeing Fate reprinted. Like all those cards get reprinted. It's really good for the game. 2 L's, Cementium. Sorry, this 2 L's, isn't it? It's Tunic and Shiana. You're right. Yeah, it's a terrible set. But we want Tunics. Massacre. Why am I cramped? Let me. Alright, guys, this is the last case. I literally have no stock left in the house. So, fingers crossed. But yeah, that's the plan for the single store. Some cool starter decks. Hopefully, your friends who want to join the game, you can have a convenient way to hook them up. I need to get my hands on like some starter playmats as well. Okay, another foil Crater Fist. Not complaining. Foil equipment's good to get. But why couldn't it have been a Courage, you know? Hello, Hank. How you doing, buddy? Good morning. Cheap Tunic. See, I'm trying to go down the route of a new player like wants to go to their first event. I wouldn't recommend. Is the cheap? Oh, you're talking about the, what's it called? I know what you're talking about. It just gives you 1 resource. Correct. That's in the starter decks, in the classic battle decks. It's very good. Oh, man, I think we hit. No, we hit. That was our first Majestic. I don't want to see that in foil, if I can help it. KO. I think this is the second foil KO. Magnetic Shockwave. Yeah, Cementium, same. They're very good cards to have around. You need a lot more than 3. Razors, Pummels, correct. But again, that's why History Pack's so good. That's why I'm trying to get it. It's so easy. It's also easier to hit Command and Conquers and stuff. And the more white border Command and Conquers in the market, the lower they are. Right now, white border Tunics are more than black border Tunics in non-foil, which is silly. Blossom of Spring, Dodo, that's correct. That's what it's called. I was having a mental blank on the name. Yeah, the thing is, History Pack, the weight, I don't know what the weight is in like WTR or whatever, but the weight of a Command and Conquer in History Pack is the exact same weight as every other Majestic in the set. So, you get very lucky. You get 3 Command and Conquers in a... I always play Dory, man. Like, I could switch to Dromai, but it'll be Dory. If everyone's playing Dash and Fi, then I should definitely be on Dory. Last pack. Box 1. Nada. Exactly, Tommy. It's pretty good, huh? The EV of History Pack is very, very high. It's really surprising that there's not more of it on the market. But okay, Zephyr Needle foil. Rune Chant foil. I'll just put that in the foil. I don't know if people even care about these anymore. Conduit. It's like the 3rd or 4th foil conduit we hit Not even sure. Maybe this was a unique... It was a crew weapon, wasn't it? It was never printed before. It's a third poison, the tips. I think it's good. I'm trying to remember if I've ever seen a ranger play it. Arrows you can draw again. If this hits, they discard. Yeah, I guess it's not played because it's a yellow and doesn't give a plus to damage. That's probably why. Goblin is not launched yet, but it's close. I linked it so people join the mailing list. Dodo, that's not a debate, buddy. Buy an alpha box. Everyone should buy an alpha box. Yeah, Hank, we're very close. Very, very close to opening the store, but still gotta tick all the boxes, right? A lot's been done behind the scenes, like a lot. Yeah, no, you're fine. It's just the mailing list will get you the discount code on launch. I'm not going to advertise the code. You guys can share it to friends, but if you join, you'll just get a discount code in the mail. Ricky, what country? What country we're talking about? I wouldn't even mind hitting a Shiana, you know, but geez. We've opened a lot of crew lately in Unlimited. I've seen nothing. But it's for the stacks of Majestics we do this. Ugh, sleep dart. Don't get hit by that. I think in Australia they're about 130, 140 a box. Which is actually under, like it's crazy because it's a really cheap price. It shouldn't be that cheap, but it is. 125, 140 Canadians, roughly 1 to 1 Aussie. Don't you love seeing a Heron's Flight and a Fine Center in foil? Foil Gambler's Glove, that's a good hit. Follow that up with, we like that. We'll take that. Do not go to a skirmish without Gambler's Gloves in your sideboard, people. Trust me, don't do it. Teklo Vossen. Vossen? Teklo Vossen, it is. Perch Grapplers. We've really done well on equipment. I'm happy with the amount of equipment. We've done insane on equipment. Not the tunic type equipment, but you know. Let me Alright, 2 boxes left. It's gonna be a 1-hour stream. Oh. That's right, crew only has 10 cards a pack. It's a little quick to open, isn't it? Okay, box 3. Got excited there. Saw an equipment border. Shouldn't have got excited. Yeah, Andrew, it is crazy. I just bought a couple of First Ed Command & Conquers for what I perceive way under market, but we'll see. Hit a shard. Dodo, I would love to hit a shard. We'll see. Brad Hess, you gotta open some history pack, buddy. You'll see some shards. You'll see some CNCs. Or just wait for my single shop to open. I'm pretty sure I have a dozen Command and Conquers on there. Just gotta wait. Predatory Assault. Does anyone play Stamp Authority? Yes, I think someone has played Stamp Authority. Did you check they aren't counterfeit? I'll know when I get them, Rob. But the guy I bought it from sold me a Marvel Command Conquer. Ooh, Command and Conquer is not irrelevant in Blitz. It's the opposite. You pretty much win a game off a Command and Conquer versus some heroes. Rune Blade Barrier. Man, I actually want to check something. It is the same artist. See, look, these literally look the same, and they're actually the same artist. Alexandra. We've hit a lot of them tonight, that's why I'm remembering. No, look, Command and Conquer is a counter card. So it versus like Command and Conquer versus Ranger is like quite necessary if you're not a very aggressive deck. They rely on their arsenal so much that you just win the game if you can chain a couple of Command and Conquers. Remember, you can't defense react into Command and Conquers either, so it's also by default a really good finishing card. Because if they've got a sink below an arsenal, an unmovable an arsenal, whatever they've done just to somehow win the game, hey, Ike. And Command and Conquer, even if they don't have an arsenal, look at that double equipment. Crater Fist. Yeah, it's a very, very good card. But not every deck can run a 2-cost none go again attack. Dromite should run it in the Blitz version for sure. It's a very strong card. Yeah, Dodo, but they can only do that once. Remember, the crown trick is once, so you Command and Conquer, they're forced to use the crown. The second Command and Conquer will be very punishing. And there's nothing wrong with dealing 4 damage and getting rid of armor in and of itself. But I hear you, like, I do think you could definitely swap it out in a lot of decks, but it's probably still, if you have them, its power level is higher than a lot of other cards you might be running. Yeah, it's amazing. You Command and Conquer someone when they have a D-React in Arsenal, and they have like 2 blocks in hand and they don't want to give you 3 cards. They take 6 damage and lose the D-Reacts. The value is absolutely insane. Yeah, but yes, I would buy the Furnace. Like in Droma, I'd buy the Furnace before I bought a Command and Conquer, for sure. Yeah, Brad, that's a good strat. If you run Sigil, always Arsenal it into like Guardians and stuff. It's hilarious bait for a Command and Conquer. But where Command and Conquer shines, someone explained this to me, is into aggro decks where they're leveraging their arsenal. So Fi very often will put an Art of War in Arsenal or a Spreading Flames. Another foil Coax. This used to be a big hit. I don't know what it's worth anymore. Shatter never, Crystal. It's terrible. Terrible. That's it. That's my whole Shatter's terrible for Dory. Maybe Shatter is okay on Dawnblade Resplendent. If I was playing Dawnblade Resplendent, I would play Shatter because you can't lose the counters, but Shatter pretty much swaps counters for equipment, which is not good. You'd still rather have counters. See you, Hank. Yeah, Command and Conquer is an anti-aggro card. Dorinthia's putting like Glistening Steelblade. Wow, banned card. What are other aggro decks? Max Velocity on Dash. That's a majestic foil. Even Wizard. No, Wizard put in their arsenal. They put some really, really broken cards in their arsenal. Commander Cog is useless against Icelander. I would never ever, like, I mean, you'd nearly just pitch it. There's no point playing it. Why does YouTube care if someone says shit? Hides the message. Yeah, Dodo, that's a matchup. So, yeah, Iceland is very strong. I am beating it these days on Dory. You just have to get a lot of reps in and make sure your sideboard caters to beating it. Like, if you're not playing one of the top meta decks, you should build a deck that can beat Icelander for sure. Because Icelander, I think, has the best percentage chance into everything else. Yeah, Bonehead Barrier is good. On Dromai, you can run like Irena's Prayer, but probably Oasis is better, smarter to run. But Irena's Prayer is like crazy value. Dromai should always win that matchup. Yeah, Icelander really struggles to beat Dromai. Well, this is the last box, and we're halfway, and we still haven't seen anything very good, so sad face. Jubil is crazy good into Icelander, yes. Sometimes you'll even get, like, you'll swing Jubil, they'll attack with Arcane, pop your token, and then you immediately create another one. Like, sometimes you actually get double value in one turn. They sequence things wrong. It's not an auto win, but I feel very comfortable. I run AB2 plus Jubil, which is effectively on their big attacks AB3. I am going to put Oasis in my deck because there's too many Kanos running around. So just run Tunic and Oasis. Man, we're on last pack. Haven't even... No legendary, no fable in 2 cases. Alright. This just happens sometimes. You know, it is what it is. Big fat stack of Majestics for the single store. Foil Majestics were really good. Wait, why did I... Ah, they're the equipment, that's why. Actually hit 3 foil equipment. Let me sort these out. I want to pull out the equipment from this. I think we did really well on equipment. Maybe not as well as I remember. Oh no, there were, yeah, they had a couple at the front. So in 2 cases we hit, that's crazy actually. 2 cases, we hit 6, 7, 8, 9. 9. I'm happy with that. Only 6 unlim. Yeah. I believe that. There's not a lot. Like, most players that join the game that decide to stick around are probably buying a Tunic at some point. So, but I don't think every player is opening a Tunic, if you know what I mean. So there's also people with 10 Tunics in their binder that, you know, they're in their binder, they're not selling them. That's it for me. What's this? Yeah, just under an hour. I'm buying a Tunic. Exactly, see? Dale knows what's up. That's the thing, that's why. Like, you know, if you think about it worldwide, let's say there's like 10 new players a week that buy a Tunic. I don't think there's 10 Tunics being opened every day anymore, you know? I'm trying, but I can't get stock, so. Keep an eye out. I think the next time you hear from me, we'll be announcing the launch stream for the single store. So that's probably the next stream will be the single store stream. We'll do a lot of box breaks. I'll do my best to get my hands on some cool stuff. And then we'll do that, and you'll have a discount code, and maybe we'll do a giveaway or 2. We nearly have 50 viewers. Thanks for tuning in, everyone. Sorry it was short, but they literally have no stock left. I'll check if we went up in subs so I can update that, but other than that, I'm gonna... Yep, we got up by 1. Welcome, whoever you are. There. See, I even had the Tunic playmat thinking $700 playmat will bring them out, but it really didn't. Okay. I literally have no stock Kiwi Bird, nothing. It's all been opened. It's all been opened. I can show you guys. No, I literally have nothing. Nothing. Zero. So, you'll see me soon, don't worry. Good night, guys.